Hi, folks. This is Jean Kalinda, and I want to give you a brief course overview of Social Home Services, the Plumbing Edition. Now, this isn't a complicated course, so this is going to be short and sweet, but I kind of want you to know where we're going with this. And first, I want to give you the backstory. I bought a set of graphics, or what we call memes, for Facebook posting for the chiropractic niche, and I paid about $300 for them. Now, I've more than made up for that investment, but you're not going to be paying anywhere near that. Now, I wasn't particularly interested in chiropractors as clients, but I wanted to see if this business model would work. And those were the graphics that I found that were available, so I purchased them. And guess what? It did work. And let me show you what happened, or let me tell you. First of all, I want you to know the importance of this service. You see, engagement on Facebook is everything. These beautiful graphics create engagement. That's really all they're intended to do. And I found that many Facebook business pages look like a ghost town. The business owners are well-intentioned, but they're busy and they know they should be on Facebook, so they set their Facebook up and they post sporadically. And what I found when I did my research was that a lot of times, I mean, if it's February, maybe they haven't made a post since Merry Christmas. They just don't know what to say. They don't know what to put on their Facebook page, and they sort of abandon it unless they're paying someone full time to do it, and most are not. Now, they know it's important to have fresh content, but who's got the time? And who knows how? They don't know. And it looks like a big job, so they just kind of abandon it. When you offer this to a company, you're not promising ROI or return on investment. You're just promising engagement. You want to make it look like somebody's home on this Facebook page. Now, I'm going to show you how to set this up, and you spend about 2 hours setting up this thing on auto post, and I'll give you all the details, and you are done. That is the beautiful thing about this. You do not have to go in every week or every month and fool with this again. It is truly the most set and forget thing I have ever done. And so for that reason, this got a big thumbs up for me. Again, the model was to set up an auto posting service and charge a small monthly fee. I usually charge about $100 a month. That is low enough of an amount to fly under their radar. I've never had anybody cancel, and I have, to date, I think I have about 25 of these set up. So I'm making $2,500 a month, and it took me 2 hours the first time. After that, it didn't even, probably took me an hour, because the first time includes getting your Post Planner account set up and kind of learning your way around Amazon S3 where you're going to store the images. But once you get that done, it's about an hour. So for a year, I'm going to make $1,200, and I've worked an hour for it. That's pretty good return. Now, I've been doing this for chiropractors since last June, and that would be June of 2018. And honestly, the ones I set up, I haven't touched them since. I've got some roofers, I've got some chiropractors, I have a couple realtors, and those are just people that kind of ran into me and said, "Oh, do you have something?" So, I went back and bought some for realtors, but most of these are for roofers. I've got a few chiropractors because that's what I started out doing. So this just is so easy, and you don't touch it. Now, once in a while, I'll go back in and look and make sure that things are really posting along as they should. I have some of them set up for twice a day. I have some of them set up for once a day. And really, I haven't seen any bugs. I haven't had to go in and adjust anything. It's just like the dream way to make money. So here's what I needed to do this. I needed customized graphics to suit the niche or the business, and I needed software that would auto post. And we have both of those for you, and a little salesmanship. Now, I don't find it hard to sell. I kind of do things the old school way, but I'm sure some of you have more fancy ways of doing this with funnels and, cold email and bots and all that. I'm not going to tell you how to sell. I'm going to offer you some of my best suggestions, but this is not a sales course. So you will need to figure out how to sell this. Now, I will tell you that what I did, I just started looking around on Facebook for a particular niche and looking to see whose Facebook looked abandoned. And then I reached out and I called and tried to talk to the gatekeeper, or sometimes I offered to, I explained it and I would go ahead and set it up for them for free. And then I would say, if you like it, we'll keep on doing it. Well, they did, and that worked. Sometimes I used actual snail mail, and I will give you a video training about that. But again, this just is not hard to sell. And because people know they need this service, and trust me, they're just really happy that you contacted them. So this is what you are getting. You're getting a set of graphics up to 180 depending on what you purchased. Now, if you purchased a smaller pack, you can come back later and buy them all. I think you will, but the price will never be lower than if you went ahead and purchased the 180 now. If I set up the auto posting software, which is called Post Planner, to post once a day, of course, those 180 images will last for 6 months. And at that point, you could go back into Post Planner and just tell, actually, you can set this up ahead of time and just tell it to recycle, and they start posting all over again. I'm posting some twice a day, and so then it starts recycling every 3 months. Now, you may be wondering, oh, well, how can you use the same ones again and again? Trust me, I've never had anybody complain and say, oh, why are you using the same ones that you did 3 or 6 months ago? They don't look at it that closely. They're not going to remember, and they don't complain. Never had a complaint about that, so put that one to rest. And then we're going to offer you complete training on using Post Planner, and I'm going to talk about how to set your Amazon S3 account up to where you're going to store the graphics, and Post Planner is going to grab them from your Amazon S3 account. And folks, that is the course overview. And I think you're going to love this. You can start to use this as a foot in the door if you want to, get bigger sales, if you want to go into building a website or doing SEO, and I have some clients that have turned into that. And then I had some clients already that were my SEO clients, and I've just kind of added this in like icing on the cake, and oh, they love it. They're not going to leave me when they have something that they love so much. So I will close with this, and I will tell you that I'm happy that you've decided to join us on this journey, and it's a really good one. Like I said, you can use this as a foot in the door to get uh, upsells, or you could just decide, I'm going to go out and get 100 really simple $100 a month accounts, and by golly, you'd have 10,000 a month doing that. So either way you want to approach it, it's a really good thing to have in your toolbox. I'll close for now. Bye bye.